never had HIV. AIDS ambassador Joyce confesses. No cray.
Okay, mpacho no cray.
So say unni HIV da.
Mpacho wine.
But what can't say so HIV?
A program na me hear the boy amount for.
We are the boy man for. Apart from wo are now yes are na obi nim say unye HIV and now also ye HIV.
I don't know more. But once about the HIV issues are once between doctor and client. It's a that they be so exposed. So we don't so be any HIV and after AIDS. If any panel, I ya go do perfect. So be baby or senior again will be able to say the overcast AIDS. And had be sad and people can protect that. Bibi sound to me that in the miniature say be ni manaso be ni I don't know.
Oba we adwuma no obi bisa oda say bia show proof bi say we HIV ben.
The patrol again.
Me say ebra na we adwuma we ambassador wo bodawro no. Obi bisa oda say kire bibi a kire say we HIV ampa.
Ebra me ye adwuma HIV ambassador.
Yes, say bia kire report bi a kire say we HIV obi bisa pen.
Nah.
At all. Just obi ka say de we ye wada nipa nyina obeka say na ache no.
Okay, me I was doing it for a good purpose. But
for a good purpose.
Yeah, no, once me before me yes I did can my share advert to TV so about obi come for HIV now to we na say na nipa ni HIV all for advert. Yeah, yes, those people don't even know what people living with HIV goes through. And now me need be and the cause that be and me na me need say the experience say Obi was actually anymore. I feel that this person is going through what I went through, even though I'm not HIV positive. That was why I did what I did.
I see. But now to me more HIV who the rebra on cancer ubi.
Now, any effective.
Any effective.
Nah.
So I'm for question will be sad say earlier position and current position. Earlier position was na ubi. Say we see win nibi. Emuni ya hini ya nyini.
They also muji di ane say me nibi.
Now, when the organizations be to say AIDS Commission juma. Now, ono mo ye juma na almost so no mo gidi say who HIV.
And the meaning.
Unim sa.
Meaning yeah.
And almost so mo bisa o sa da.
I bisa me. Na can't try mo dem say mo. Oh, be na me but I don't know if they know or they don't know. Then will be announcing it. I
see. Those who call schools who to quite international platforms any ade. And I will post you say we HIV. Because of that until we be in China so who say oh say HIV cry no we to me I live with said na wotie ya. Ni na ye deceit.
And you deceit. But it's true. It is true. It is true say obi HIV ya nipa ne betimi ayese me nipa ne yare. You know, I was saying if I in Akia, say, me need na me see obi na me see me need. I was saying, I was saying, it's still the same. The what HIV need the only HIV crown on to so me and end on with them. They are the same people. This will be a winner age.
So does it matter? So we be a campaign say onu medro na e boa. Does it ehun hia?
Ehun hia papa because e drone here.
But the drone here so.
This is what I'm going to say. Because to say, Drew 35 years. For starting to offer to 35 years, and I'm talking about some people I saw, and they are looking so healthy. And say, don't need a year. I was your boss had the rule.
But unfortunately, when you park now, you heard the Sodiaca said, "Bruna and number country and says, I all you need and a lie." So you better then on a crowd be on Numbimpo.
I said, I'm a ambassador, so you can verify from my other ambassadors whether they also have it or not.
But you were loud. You were loud and all over the place.
Yeah.
And I'm says a back campaign party. Rebecca said you were the epitome of the campaign, not so.
Yes.
And then the epitome no never can say and say na onibi.
Yes, not me nibi.
Until the credibility of campaigning it falls flat, not so.
I don't really think so. But I wouldn't be. The old say me sorry now. Me sorry now the same. The only thing that has changed is the fact that I don't have it. But they me say money na ni they are not me. I dey anipa dey hear me. Kind of no band the boom see what a band. I mean,
but say Joyce, who said I don't know those stories in there, yes. But the point is that the man.
So if you look at the medicinal public, I don't want to agree because I went through all that.
But
sorry, I forged that. Fine. I went through all these things I was talking about.
But the focus, Joyce say, focus no and say we are HIV. I don't know many people is soon. People listen to you, they watch you and cry. And then after all this expression of emotion, no, Joyce pops up one day and says, he said, Joyce.
They only said them
Oh yes, of course. But they say also what people are now doing.
Okay, meaning at this point, I couldn't continue deceiving people. That is why I rendered an apology. I'm sorry for what I've taken people through, but all that I'm saying is it was for a good cause. But Misha, it would be like a lie, I have to end it and apologize. But I believe no matter what, even though people might see the bad aspect of what I did, I strongly believe that by the grace of God, a lot of people were saved. But saved in the sense that through me, a lot of people have gotten tested. People be brave, I'm almost saying, and no more HIV and also money HIV. At least it has saved somebody.
And this is will be sorry no say Joyce will be sorry no so your campaign to say the way bia. Yeah actually with this president, this hindsight, yangindi.
That one say HIV say the panko about to do HIV doctor now testing the another nurse, another technician or testing it, apart from that, bia ni wa obetumi point say nipa we HIV and I say nipa we HIV because obi o HIV and obi o ni HIV to spend and down with you have to believe whatever you hear.
I'm for and then come text messages I'm for the baby the say first of all no yes I said the be benefit ubenya support locally internationally they say when you are so you are now backing out.
So I have to clarify that.
Anything on my platform.
Only time send me a program. Think of advising me NGO. I mean, international funding. Only up to now, we need NGO there. Now, only NGO better than international funding. We need NGO. I think a part of my heart, not because of money.
But at least.
I was still working, and I am still working. Yes, I am still working.
But at least when me buy agency say yes when me buy agency say platform be or what say yes I will post you say HIV and you would never be on that platform. Agree?
But people need to know the truth about HIV. They have to know the truth about the HIV medication and say so be HIV and just say it's there you take your name.
And we should know the truth from deceit.
Haven't you seen any adverts of people who are posing to be positive when they are
I'm
not?
talking about Joyce now, ACE Ambassador Joyce. Yes.
It might be seen as a deceit. That is why I'm apologizing to everyone because I know that a lot of people sympathize with me. Churches, pastors, schools, institutions, and they really accepted my message.
Yeah.
And I mean they gave me support. They can't support any financial support in because they be fame, anything could have happened to me.
Yeah.
This I got from them, has even given me strength to move on.
Standing on church, Joyce, maybe South said, yeah, Joyce, yeah, but who apology no be brave or has him, I can't be crap, but standing on a church platform behind a church lectern, house of God, pastor, some weeping, heart-wrenched, heart-throbbing story. How did you feel knowing very well that the American in Amebwa?
That is why I disagree with you.
With respect to say with respect to status as HIV,
the person who know with a different eye. And the person who said
no, with respect to the HIV status.
Yes. Even for my childhood, what I went through, which I'm moving on here now. Everything I went through is a true life story.
And to court sympathy to Joyce say Joyce and can be so assembly me person be so assembly where you are no precon say to court public sympathy for yourself no you decided to post to say we are HIV and that is selfish not so
selfish.
Yes, to cause sympathy for yourself. Obi suggests how do you feel?
I didn't do it for people to sympathize with. I wanted them to learn from it.
But they did sympathize.
They did learn. They did learn that they sympathize. But I wasn't looking for sympathy. So, Mr. Why? Me want to me too. I'm a neighbor. And this world, there's nothing you can do to please human beings. All that you need to do is to do the right thing.
Even if it means deceit.
Come again?
But even if it means deceiving them to believe you have a certain status and you know you don't have that status.
Even if I had told them those days, it was good for people to have come out. Yeah, sure, say your AIDS law of Ghana. You were a human right. I protecting it. But in 2010, I want to say, right to not protect Obi. Obi, me boy, I put my washing right when they protecting me. You get me? Right,
but Joyce say, yeah, there's some matter. Yes.
I want to mean, said there will be a day like this. Those who humiliated me, no, Obi, I don't want to know. Yeah, we send on the HIV.
But Joyce,
7 years, people are expecting me to die. I mean, who is? And I feel the one they for sad, they are sure me send me by force. Meanwhile, I have kids.
But
kids are going through a lot.
Say yeah, Joyce. Joyce say. And can be so assembly now the account prepon. And they say. Joyce. Yes, but don't come be so now can the social prepon.
If I tell you the negative aspects of my life, I bet but me kwandi and me found. But the people that are getting involved, my children, my family, weeping. No, couldn't you have lived your way and your life, sir? Most of me were AIDS, me nibi, simplicity, period. I live on my life. Who will believe me?
But you don't need me. Okay, so
you know they are out. No, be any to me see your girlfriend. And if I when you AIDS now we no, be Obi to and you is who there will be. I hear now for you want to live. I hear now for you want to go to
so Joyce, maybe the next time somebody tells a story about you, that's a story near Liza, you begin to live image now the amount because you know, say what can cry where let me be what you say I am.
This is not an ordinary story. Beyond what people are saying, it is not an ordinary story at all. There is stigma.
Okay. Finally,
stigma. You wouldn't believe it. And you wouldn't understand it.
And to say, you know, what do we do with this? What can you engine there now? Say my engine because you don't really care because when you say the party, you can cry engine. To say, you know, what is the effect? Then our person when you're free.
Then the better move on and say, oh, yes, then your future will be sent only be. That means will be cry. And you'll be only being the order.
But you could have done that earlier on by saying, "Say me need said the
because I got the platform to come out and everybody saw me. That is why now I believe they will believe me. Even though people will see me as a liar, lying aspect, no. I'm sorry, no. But I believe now those who are pointing fingers at me, no, I didn't have any right protecting me. After now, I don't even have any person giving me psychological how do you call it benefit. And you know, me sure said those who pointed fingers at me now they will see say she didn't have it.
You think so because
sorry, once again.
But you think so because people feel so well. Okra no can't smile me engine because now you can say this and then the next day you coming back and say this so now you engine ebinim kra so e be say we no mabura man ho afedi afedi on pestigma no biem. Yes sir. I see.
That is not
now, Joyce, bidimu say best bibi na na wo pen we nyanti e na so wonye biem. Woni AIDS commission moye adwuma biem. You do anything for them?
You need AIDS commission for omushi am no moye interview. No omushi e be program now for 5 years. 3 years money away. na time na media be to jano anya a commission me contract am no when I know what am be to jano I don't think I can make comment on that.
So now you father say any what kind of contract no nya dey be adwuma bi from now.
I don't know.
I see.
That's how he said. It's not because of money I'm doing that. Because I'm not rich. I'm not doing it because of money. Into the time about want to know how the kind of cry. But so I'm kind of cry and no. Me no contract in any juma be woman. That tells you it's commission to cancel and hear them. I did it for a good purpose.
I see. Ace Ambassador Joyce Adope Yadasi.
Mr. Medasi.